Hey everybody, Ryan here. I'm happy to be back with a new Shantae video. As you may have heard, WayForward recently released the official name for Shantae 5, and it's Shantae and the Seven Sirens. So not only am I really happy about this title, but I'm also happy about all of the features they announced with this. So let's talk about 7 reasons why I'm really excited for this new game. So first, I love the new artwork for the characters. The new portrait art for Shantae shows what we saw in the announcement image and Studio Trigger's animated cutscene with a bit more detail, some softer shading, the more anime style eyes, and of course the return of the see-through pants. I wish they had changed the in-game assets to reflect this new artwork as opposed to just recycling from Half Genie Hero, but I'm too happy with the portrait art to complain about that. It also could still be an early build of the game. The health and magic bar have changed since that gameplay footage I pointed out a few months ago, so maybe the sprites will be updated at a later date as well. So I obviously love the new art style, and I'm also loving these 4 new characters over here. My guess is that they may be genie protectors of their respective villages, cities, and the top one may be an antagonist, just judging by her facial expression, but it's too early to say for sure. WayForward gave some tips over on Twitter about the meaning of the 7 Sirens, and they mentioned that there are 7 ladies in the image apart from Shantae. So my guess is that each one represents a different element or feature that they are a siren of, and this relates to some main objective and direction of the game. So here's my take. Risky Boots would be the siren of water or sea. Sky would of course be the siren of wind or sky. Roddy Tops would be the siren of death or darkness. The one on the left here has these leaves, so I would guess that she'd be the siren of nature or earth. Then it gets a little bit more difficult from here. Maybe this one's the siren of fighting or martial arts. This one, maybe the siren of music or electricity. And then maybe this one's the siren of fire or metal. I'm not sure, but definitely let me know your speculation on this in the comments. So next is the announcement of instant transformations, and I love the sound of this. It would provide a bit faster paced action like with the pirate moves in Pirate's Curse, as opposed to stopping and having to select your transformation in Half Genie Hero. Also, fusion magic makes it sound like you may be able to fuse or combine different transformations together, like how we have that new half fish, half barbarian enemy. So the possibilities here are really endless, and I love this new Newt transformation. So the next one is non-linear gameplay, and I also love the sound of this. It's truly music to my ears, a return to more interconnected worlds like in Pirate's Curse, as opposed to the incredibly linear nature of Half Genie Hero, which could be tiring and uninspired to some. So if we have multiple cities to visit, multiple dungeons to explore, and being able to traverse those in a multitude of directions like in Hollow Knight, for example, that would be a really awesome return to what I think is a much better Metroidvania formula. I also love the sound of this feature. The announcement said we can collect and power up with monster cards. So it sounds like to me we can collect cards from killing monsters, maybe as random rare drops, and then use them to add buffs to Shantae, like the shampoo item that we could purchase in previous games. Or maybe the cards are a way to unlock new transformations to match the monsters from which those cards drop. Either way, it sounds like some fun, addicting collection rather than a boring grind. And yes, I'm all about this animated TV style cutscenes. So is there more that Studio Trigger worked on than just the introductory video? I kind of think so. And my hope is that they'll have voice acting, which would be really, really cool. And that's something I feel like everyone's wanted since their first Shantae game, having animated, voice-acted cutscenes. And it definitely would add more to the story aspect of the game as well. And my 7th reason are the mini games, and I'm a huge fan of mini games in all forms. And we can finally have the return of the belly dancing minigame from the original game. But imagine if there were multiplayer minigames as well. It might be wishful thinking, but imagine if they were in the style of, say, the Kirby minigames, where you could control multiple characters, but of course in 2 dimensions. It would be so much fun to be able to control the different characters in the Shantae universe and play some silly minigames. And I just love that there's another feature outside the main game. So for me, those are the 7 reasons that I'm really excited about the new Shantae game, but definitely let me know your thoughts on this analysis, speculation, and the things that you're most excited for the new Shantae game. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you all in the next video.